Asa Hutchinson is the governor of Arkansas. They just passed the same bill as in Indiana, overwhelmingly so. I'll read you that bill in a second. And he realized, this isn't working out well. Wal-Mart's from Arkansas, and even Wal-Mart doesn't like this bill. Oops. So he's about to backpedal. But first, let me tell you what the bill says. Governor Asa Hutchinson is expected to sign the bill, which says that a state action shall not substantially burden a person's right to exercise of religion unless it is essential to further a compelling government interest and is the least restrictive action possible. So that means that even if you're a private citizen, not just the government, you are allowed to discriminate against people based on your own religious beliefs. Now, you might discriminate against gay people, and that has been the hot issue at hand, but you could also discriminate against other people. You want to discriminate against Muslims or Jews. You want to put up a sign in your business saying no Jews allowed. That would actually be legal under Indiana and soon under Arkansas if this bill passed as is. So that seems outrageous, so they're not going to have overwhelming support for this bill in Arkansas, right? I mean, you just saw the controversy in Indiana. You see where this is going, right? The House bill passed in Arkansas by a 67-21 margin. Gay people be damned, let alone everybody else we'd like to discriminate against based on our religious beliefs. Okay. By the way, it goes both ways. Yes, Muslims could discriminate against Christians, so could Jews. Hindus could discriminate against everybody. But that's not likely to be the problem. The majority of Indiana and Arkansas are Christian, overwhelmingly so, and it gives the majority religion the ability to discriminate against anyone they don't agree with religiously, which is very, very broad indeed. So now, since there has been all this controversy, is Hutchinson going to back down? Now, in the early days of the Indiana controversy, knowing that this bill was going through his legislature, Hutchinson said, "No way, I'm not backing down. I'm going to stand tall. I don't like gays." No, of course, they never say that. "Oh, I love gays. I don't want to discriminate against anybody. That's why I just passed the bill discriminating against gays." What? Now, he, since then, has changed his tune a little bit. Now, what do I always tell you on the show? Follow the money, right? It's always the money, Lebowski. So let's go to Asa Hutchinson on why he might have changed his mind. Quote, "I've had some communication personally with some of the business leaders across the state, and they raised some important issues. The issues they raised is, if you'd like your next campaign funded, then you better back down because we're not as hateful as you are." So, hey, look, in this case, the business leaders are on the right side, bless their hearts, including Wal-Mart, NASCAR, all the different businesses that have weighed in on this, right? Salesforce, you name it. There's been a ton so far. But you think Hutchinson cared about anything but the money? Go. So when the money weighs in, he's like, "Oh, yeah, I think we're going to have to kind of rewrite this bill," just like I was kind of not saying earlier. And we're going to rewrite it so that it's more similar to the federal law, which only applies to the government. Now, that's in 20 states already. And not the Indiana law, which allows every private citizen to discriminate against people based on their religious beliefs. It allows businesses to discriminate, keep out people from their hotels, restaurants, etc. So all of a sudden, he's rethinking it. Interesting. But before we leave you on this story, I do want to give you one other quote that I absolutely loved, one of his other excuses for rethinking the bill. Quote, "My son Seth signed the petition asking me, Dad, the governor, to veto this bill." I like this because it's like, look, even my son thinks I'm a douche. Now, he had already told me I was a douche. He's my son. He's known that I'm a douche for a long, long time. But that didn't make the difference. When Wal-Mart called, that made the difference. Keeping it real. That's what happened here. #RealTalk.